Welcome to the Explainer. What if I told you there's a universal method for squaring any number in your head and doing it in just seconds? Well, today we're diving into Chapter 6 of Vedic mathematics to unlock that very technique.
Now, you probably already know a few tricks, right? Squaring numbers near 100 or numbers that end in a 5. But what about all the other numbers, the awkward ones? For example, take a look at this. 367 squared. I mean, how would you even start to tackle that in your head? It looks pretty gnarly, doesn't it?
Well, believe it or not, the answer is 134,689. And with the method we're about to break down, you can find that answer in just a few moments. Pretty wild, huh? You should be intrigued. Okay, let's get into how this whole thing works.
So here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll talk about why this is a truly universal method. Then we'll uncover the secret, this thing called the duplex. We'll get good at calculating it, see it in action, understand the math behind it all, and then finally, we'll put you in the driver's seat. Let's do it.
Right, so as the source material points out, those other methods are fantastic, but let's face it, they're special cases. They've got limitations. The absolute beauty of this technique, the square drive, is that it works for any number, anytime, anywhere, no exceptions.
So what's the secret sauce here? Well, it's a concept from Vedic mathematics called Dvandva yoga. Now, that's a bit of a mouthful, so we're just going to call it the duplex. Think of the duplex as a fundamental building block, like a single Lego brick. Once you understand this one simple idea, the entire method just clicks into place. Okay, so before we can start building our final answer, we need to get really comfortable with making the bricks themselves. We have to master finding the duplex. And don't worry, there's a really simple, kind of elegant pattern to it. Let's walk through it.
So the simplest case, a single digit. The duplex of any single digit, we'll call it A, is just its square. That's it. So the duplex of 5 is just 5 squared, which is 25. See? Easy enough.
All right. What about a two-digit number AB? Here, the duplex is just twice the product of the two digits. So for a number like 45, it's 2 times 4 times 5, which gives you 40. Again, just some simple multiplication we can all do in our heads. Now for three digits ABC, the pattern gets really cool because it combines what we've already learned. It's the square of the middle digit plus twice the product of the two outer digits. So for our big number, 367, it's the middle digit, 6, squared, that's 36, plus 2 times the outer digits, 3 and 7, which is 42. Add them up, and you get 78. The pattern for 4 digits is just as elegant, maybe even more so. You just pair them up. The outside digits form one pair, and the inside digits form another. The duplex is twice the sum of their products. So for 6537, it's 2 times the product of the outers, 6 and 7, plus the product of the inners, 5 and 3. So that's 2 times 42 plus 15, which is 2 times 57, giving us 114. Let's just run through a few more examples here to really let it sink in. Notice for D2035 how that 0 in the middle just simplifies everything. The inner pair's product becomes 0, making the calculation way faster. Same thing happens in D1890 with the outer pair. The method is just so consistent and powerful, no matter what digits you throw at it. All right, you've totally mastered the building block. You're a duplex expert now. So let's do the fun part. Let's assemble them. This is where the magic really seems to happen, where we use these little duplex values to find the square of an entire number. Let's start with an easy one, 45 squared. First, you lay out the duplex pattern. So that's D4, then D45, then D5. We know how to calculate those values, right? That gives us 16, 40, and 25. Now watch this. Starting from the right, we keep one digit and carry the rest over. So for 25, we keep the 5, carry the 2, add that 2 to our next number, 40, which is 42, keep the 2, carry the 4, add that 4 to 16, which gives us 20. And there's your answer, 2025. Simple. Okay, that was just the warm-up. You feeling ready? Let's go back and absolutely crush that problem we started with. Okay, for 367 squared, we just extend the exact same pattern. We lay out the duplexes D3, D36, D367, D67, and D7. This gives us the values 9, 36, 78, 84, and 49. Now we do the same carryover dance from right to left. From 49, keep the 9, carry the 4, 84 plus 4 is 88, keep the 8, carry the 8, 78 plus 8 is 86, keep the 6, carry the 8, 36 plus 8 is 44, keep the 4, carry the 4, and finally 9 plus 4 is 13. Now just read it back. 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Exactly what we saw before. It's not magic, it's just a system.
So at this point, you might be thinking this is just a really clever trick, but it's not. This beautifully simple shortcut is built on a rock-solid mathematical foundation.
You know, the source text asks the perfect question: why does it work? And the answer is algebra. If we stop thinking of a number as just a, b, c and start thinking of it as a polynomial like ax squared plus bx plus c, where x is 10, well, then the logic becomes crystal clear.
And this is the aha moment. On the left, that's the standard, messy textbook way of squaring that polynomial. Total headache, right? But on the right, that's our clean, simple duplex pattern. And look closer. They are identical. The coefficient of each term on the left is exactly the duplex calculation on the right. A squared is d of a, 2ab is d of ab, that messy b squared plus 2ac in the middle, that's just d of abc. It's the same math, just expressed in a much smarter way.
So there you have it. You've learned the secret building block, you've seen it in action, and you even understand the proof behind it. Now it's time to put you in the driver's seat. Just to remember these simple steps. 1. Lay out the duplex pattern for your number. 2. Calculate the value for each of those groups. 3. Combine the results from right to left. 4. Carry over any extra digits as you go. And 5. That's your final answer.
Okay, here's your final challenge. You know the secret now. So what is 213 squared? Go ahead and pause the explainer, grab a napkin, try it in your head, whatever you want. Give it a shot. And the answer is 45,369. Did you get it? If you did, amazing. Let's quickly trace the steps. Our duplex values are 4, 4, 13, 6, and 9. Working from the right, we keep the 9, we keep the 6. From 13, we keep the 3 and carry the 1. 4 plus that 1 is 5. And finally, we have the 4. You read it back, 4, 5, 3, 6, 9. You've just mastered an incredibly powerful mental math tool. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.